we're looking at the statistics part. So in our PPDAC cycle, we've got pose a question, we've got what do we do with data, how do we collect it, then we've got this bit called analysis. And when we analyse it, we want to look for things that we can compare. So we have lots of statistics that we could compare. Could you just turn the light off at the back because it's causing lines on the screen? Thank you. And you've met a lot of these statistics before, all right? Can anybody tell me any of the names of any of the statistics we do? Yes? Graphs, yes. But I want numbers. We're talking about numbers this time. So before graphs, we can draw something else. We can find something else that we do in statistics. And you've been doing it since you're probably about Form 1, what's that, year 7 and 8? The 3 M's?
Mode, median.
Perfect. Median, mode, and mean, the horrible one. All right, so those are the 3 things we're going to start with. So we've got the mean. What is a mean?
It's when you add all the numbers and then divide by the amounts.
Perfect, absolutely perfect definition. Add up all the numbers. And divide by how many? Now, often out there in the real world, people will talk about this as another word. What was that other word?
Average.
An average. But actually, in statistics, mathematically, an average is all of these. So although this is called an average by the average person, as a mathematician, we would call this, again, so darken here can hardly see it. Try that one, see if that doesn't do it. We would use the word mean for it. So I call it the mean because that's a horrible one. You have to do a lot of work to get the answer. The next one is the median. What is the median? Hillary?
Oh.
Go.
It's when you organize the numbers by smallest to largest and then find the middle one.
Perfect again. The middle number. When put in order. Now, sometimes there isn't one middle number, there's 2. So if we have an even number of things, if we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's nothing in the middle. So when we have nothing in the middle, we look at the 2 that are in the middle, and we find their mean, or halfway between those 2. All right? And the last one is the mode. Come on, guys. Hillary wasn't here, some of you. Yeah.
It's like you gotta find the duplicate of the number.
So it's the most frequent one. The one that occurs the most. But it can be more than one. Now there's rules around that as well that we have to understand. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again, there's no mode. They all occur one time, and if they all occur just one time, there's no mode. But if we had 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, we've now got 3 modes. They all occur twice. All right? So we'd have 1, 2, and 3 as the mode. So let's have a look at an example. Let's make up some numbers. Okay. So the best thing to do to find out first is to actually work out how many there are. We call that n, the number of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So the easiest one to find when they're already given to you in order is the mode, and it will be 9. Good. The median, So we check them off. There is only one, and it is 9. All right, and then the mean, which means we have to add them up. So we've got 10, 20, 38, 40, 50, 60, 70, 76, 86, 92, I think. But you've got a calculator, so you can just check for me that that is right. Can I add? We should all have a calculator on our desk. We're going to be using it today, so get it out. Valerie, what did you get?
4.1.
You got 92? So 88 is 8, and 4/11 4. 4/11 no, 3.
3, 6.
Okay. So 8.36. That's our answers. There's another thing that we can do that's really easy. It's called the range. Now, these ones, mean, median, mode, they make up a special title, but the range doesn't belong to it. How do we find the range?
It's the number between the smallest and the biggest numbers.
Okay, so how would we work it out?
You find the smallest number and the biggest one, and then you take minus the smallest number of the biggest number.
Yep. So the largest take the smallest, and the answer is the range. All right. So some of you may have learnt the stats right, others of you won't have, but it's a good way to remember what you're doing. So the mean, add them all up and divide by the total. The middle is the median. The mode is the most frequent number. Highest take the lowest, and the answer is the range. That's the stats wrap. Okay, so mean, median, and mode are used for a certain purpose. They are used to try and tell us where the middle of the data is, where the centre of the data is a better word. So we've got a special name for these three. They're called measures of central tendency. Where does the centre tend to be? All right. The range measures the spread. So it is a measure of spread. All right, so the only thing we need to remember is if two numbers are in the middle, the median is halfway between them. Okay,